All right, you guys, this your boy back at y'all with another one, man. Let's get down to business. So, Charlatan the fraud talks about this man's family, right? A couple days ago on the episode of Breakfast Club, when they were talking about uh, the beef that's going on between Kwame Brown, Matt Barnes, and Steven Jackson. What's up, Pink Meadows? And Charlemagne the God, or Charlatan the fraud, I like to call him, he goes on this diatribe talking about Kwame Brown's family, right? Now, like I said before yesterday, it was unnecessary, it was uncalled for, and it was, I mean, just totally out of line. You don't speak on nobody's family. What's up, Gwen Marie? Salute to you, my sister. Especially when you don't know what's going on. That's what Charlatan the fraud did. All he had to do was say, hey, look, leave Kwame Brown alone. Had he just said that and left it at that, it'd have been all well and good. But instead, he want to go the extra mile with it, try to put a special sauce on a goddamn burger and shit, going off talking about the man family, what this person did, what that person did, and this thing and the next thing, and that's why you got your ass cooked. This is why, part of the reason why the sleeping giant has gotten awoken, and now you can't put that sleeping giant back to bed. Salute to my little brother Max was rotating in the building tonight. This is what happens when you wake up a sleeping giant that is a relentless assault on these media jockstrap sniffers, right? On these media personalities, whether it be that George Jefferson stunt double Stephen A. Smith, whether it been Charlatan the fraud, I mean Charlemagne the God, that motherfucker Jamel Hill, right? And of course Stephen Jackson and goddamn on Matt Barnes, right? All these people has been at the crosshairs of Kwame Brown. Now, Kwame Brown has, like I said before, he went on that. He has been relentless in his attack on Charlatan the fraud, and Charlatan the fraud 4 hours ago sent Kwame Brown a cease and desist letter to stop talking about the rape, the sexual assault that occurred in Charlatan the fraud's past, right? And now people are starting to turn their back on Charlatan the fraud. Now, me personally, I don't watch the Breakfast Club. I get nothing out of the Breakfast Club. I think the Breakfast Club is not more than a gossip, a place for gossip. There's no value in listening to the Breakfast Club, right? Why don't Charlatan the fraud put himself up there as donkey of the day? Matter of fact, don't put yourself as donkey of the day. Put yourself up there as jackass of the week. Anywho, Charlatan the fraud, that's a bitch move. Okay? That's a bitch move. You shouldn't have ran your mouth about that man's family. Now when that man bite back at you, now all of a sudden now you want to get the lawyers involved? Really, dude? That's how you do business? Man, I thought we supposed to talk this out like men. You want to get lawyers involved, talk about sending cease and desist letters? Really, dude? Really? That's what popping in the streets right now? We getting lawyers involved because now all of a sudden you and your feelings, that motherfucker, that man Kwame Brown got his foot in your ass, and you need an X-ray to find where that fucking boot at. That's how far Kwame Brown's foot is in your ass. You know, he is right. You are a punk bitch. Cause who does that? You start popping shit about that man. That man claps back at you. He's been relentless. He's been unrelenting. He's been unapologetic and unyielding and uncompromising on his verbal assault on you, and you can't take that shit. See, as motherfuckers like him, I can't stand. They quick to dish it up, but they ain't so quick to take it. Right? That motherfucker had no business bringing that man family up. He called you out. Now, notice that when Kwame Brown clapping back at Charlatan the fraud, he's talking specifically to Charlatan the fraud. You didn't hear Kwame Brown talk about his mama or his daddy or his sister. You ain't ever heard Kwame Brown go at Charlatan the fraud's family. But Charlatan the fraud, though, however, felt the need to bring his daddy and his brother and all these other people in the mix. Then they ain't got nothing to do with the situation. See, when you had no business speaking about some shit you don't know about, you should have kept your mouth shut. Should have just left it alone. But no, you had to put extra seasoning on that fucking steak. And now the chickens come home to roost. And instead of Kwame Brown backing down, he is doubling down on the assault. You think a cease and desist letter is going to stop Kwame Brown from going at your neck? See, y'all done fucked up. You motherfuckers fucked up. Charlatan the fraud, you fucked up. You woke up a sleeping giant. Now you trying to put the sleeping giant back to bed. He ain't going back to bed. You got to hold this L, buddy. You got to hold this L and hold it up high, right? All you got to do, I already told you what you had to do. You had to come out and apologize and say that I was dead wrong for what I spoke about. That's all you had to do. But no, your foolish pride has gotten in the way. Now, the foolish pride gotten in the way. Now, he gonna really burn your ass up. And you deserve everything you've gotten so far because you've been running around here on this radio show, lip smacking and jaw jacking, and I'm surprised that Beanie Siegel ain't go upside your fucking head when you were around there shooting off at the mouth recklessly when you was talking to him. And I'm surprised that goddamn baby didn't go upside your head. Or Darnell Rawlings. I'm surprised that motherfucker, yeah, he ran your ass up out your own show. I'm surprised he ain't going upside your head. Now, if y'all remember 8 years ago, he was running his mouth about Lil Kim out there in New York, and he ended up getting caught. And they ran that motherfucker up out of New York for a while. Ran like a little hoe. You don't represent South Carolina like that. What man you know get man just punch you in the face. That motherfucker box you around your face and shit. And then instead of you over there standing on your square defending yourself, you go run like a fucking scalded dog. You don't represent the motherfuckers in the chuck. Motherfuckers don't claim you in the chuck. Lenard McKelvey, yeah, that's your motherfucking name, innit? Lenard McKelvey, aka Charlatan the fraud. Nobody don't claim you in Monk's Corner. The fuck out of here, dude. You don't represent no goddamn. You don't represent the 843, bro. Sorry, we don't fucking claim you. Your mom and your daddy might claim you, but ain't nobody in goddamn 843 claim you, bro. Straight up, man. What you did was way out of line. And all you had to do was apologize to that man. That's all you had to do. Nobody didn't even think about his family and all that until you brought them in the mix. Now you want to send cease and desist letters from the lawyer and all that. The fuck out of here, dude. The fuck out of here. Nobody know me. Man, you ain't got no respect. Motherfuckers ain't giving your ass no respect. How you gonna sit up there and send that man a cease and desist letter? Like that's gonna stop him from talking. What are you gonna do? You gonna sue him then? If he what? Well, technically he violated the cease and desist letter, so I got the right to sue him now. See, told us everything. He told us how you was gonna be a bitch about it, and sure enough, right on cue, you on some bitch shit, charlatan the fraud. You are on some motherfucking bitch shit. You want to sit there and sue the man for violating a quote unquote letter of the law, right? But you got carte blanche to run your mouth by everybody else. But as soon as somebody else ran their mouth about you, you want to throw cease and desist letter at you. You're motherfucker, you ain't got no business on the goddamn radio show now. Get your motherfucking ass off TV or off radio. Get your fucking ass out of radio. You guys ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking lames. As far as I'm concerned, the Breakfast Club has ran this course. Shit. And then, on top of that, there's another question, bro. There's another question, man. I got a question for you, Charlatan the fraud, right? How you gonna sue him? Huh? Did he commit slander? No. Did he assassinate your character? How did he assassinate your character? The shit's public record. It's fucking true. So how is it fucking, how can you sue him? Well, he defamed your character? No? He didn't, okay. You just all up in your feelings, right? The fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, good luck bringing that one to court, right? Oh man, he committed slander. How you commit slander when it's true? Huh? Yeah, Mr. Winters. Did Kwame sign an NDA or a non-disclosure agreement? No. So how can he violate something he didn't sign? Shout out to Kirk Eric Monroe in the building. What's up, man? Salute to you. Yeah, good luck at that one succeeding in court, buddy. He didn't sign the NDA. The shit's public record. It's not like, oh, well, you violated that shit. So how you gonna sue him? Huh? What you gonna sue him for? Huh? What you gonna sue him for? Answer the question, Charlatan the fraud. What are you going to sue Kwame Brown for? Your show need to go. I'm sorry. Well, then again, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. If anything, if you really think about it, if anything, he committed the slander. If anything, Charlatan the fraud committed slander. When you really think about it. What up, JCV? If anybody that committed slander is Charlatan the fraud. Nobody knew about Kwame Brown family till he ran his fucking mouth. So what is he talking about? You want to sit up here and be a bitch and get Lord's Voss instead of manning up and owning the fact that you fucked up. See, this the peanut gallery that goddamn Kwame Brown was talking about. All these dudes running their mouth about this, that, and the third, talking shit about any kind of athlete, right? I got on that fucking dark side headline looking motherfucker Stephen A. Smith when he was running his mouth about Deontay Wilder, trying to tell him what he should do with his career. That man fought tooth and nail to win arbitration so he can get the third fight against Tyson Fury. You telling him to take the step aside money and get the winner. Like that was gonna be easy. Like one of them motherfuckers ain't gonna duck him because they only been ducking him for years. Who died made you some kind of resident expert of the goddamn boxing realm? I thought you were supposed to be a basketball expert, but you don't. It turns out you don't really know basketball neither. So what are you good at outside of running your fucking mouth, Stephen A? Fuck out of here, dude. You a piece of shit too. You canceled too, bastard. Now back to goddamn charlatan and fraud, right? Because Stephen A, I'm gonna get on your ass later, right? Don't worry, your ass going right back in that frying pan. We double frying our chicken today. Damn right. I like my chicken double fried. Take that bit, you put your batter in there, you fry it up, you take it out for about a few minutes, then you get back in there at 375 for a finished fry. That's right. Extra crispy as shit. But yeah, charlatan and fraud, you are a fucking snake. You are a snake. You are disgusting. You, sir, are below poverty line at this point. You will sit there and sit that man cease and desist letter because, oh man, well, I don't want nobody knowing about that. Motherfucker's public record. All they got to do some digging, they'll find it. And I said, you don't represent the Chuck, because people I know from the Chuck won't do no shit like that. People from the Chuck will go out there and handle their business. Ain't nobody from the Chuck or from Monk's Corner and North Charleston, West Ashley, Mount Pleasant. Ain't nobody I know that live down there go send somebody some cease and desist letter. They go handle that shit like real men. The only trifling ass bitches would do shit like that. And yes, charlatan the fraud, you a trifling ass bitch for that. You was a whole trifling ass bitch for that. I'm sorry. But then again, I'm not sorry. Fuck all that. What am I apologizing for? You can stop all that goddamn disrespect, this charlatan and fraud. Stop all that goddamn disrespect. Apologize to that man. Let that man know that you fucked up and squash this shit. But if you keep on going down this rabbit hole, you ain't gonna find your way out. Now all you gotta do is apologize to that man. Go on your little podcast or some shit on Monday. Go on your little national syndicated radio show. That's provided you don't get fired by then. Or you can go on Twitter. I'm pretty sure you got a Twitter, Instagram. Go on live. Tell everybody what's up. Right? Apologize. Attest for your sins. Squash this shit and move on. Or else Kwame Brown gonna see to it that you don't exist no more. But then again, at this point, it might be too little, too late. This your boy. Scream at me.